Good afternoon, traders. In this weekly prep, we are covering from the 30th of September to the 4th of October. Leading into Monday's trading session and covering the weekend, obviously we had escalations in the Middle East, and one of the key things that we have to focus on this week is how is the markets going to react? Are we going to go risk on, risk off? And is there going to be further escalations or de-escalations? So something that we need to be monitoring and be aware of. This week as well, we have a number of key data points coming out for the US, which is covering the labour market. Now, this is particularly important because we have got the next federal rate cut coming up, and the Feds are heavily looking at the labour market. We have a strong labour market at the moment, which is making it more difficult for the Federal Reserve, and also as well, depending on the data prints that come out this week, could determine what size rate cut is the next rate cut. Anything from 25 basis points up to 50 basis points. Going into Monday's trading session, we have for London, we have United Kingdom GDP, we have nationwide house prices, we have the business invest, we have UK mortgage lending and approvals, and then leading into New York's trading session, we have German CPI and United States Cargo PMI. We have a number of central bank speakers on Monday. Going into Thursday, 1st of October, we have Australian Manufacturing PMI. We then have Japan unemployment rate and Manufacturing PMI. At 2:30, we then have Australia building approvals and Australia retail sales. Coming up to London Open, we have the Switzerland retail sales and Switzerland Manufacturing PMI. At 8:50, we then have the French Manufacturing PMI, Germany Manufacturing PMI, and then followed by the Eurozone Manufacturing PMI. At 9:30, we then have the United Kingdom Manufacturing PMI, and then this leads on to the Eurozone CPI. Coming into New York's trading session, we have Canada's Manufacturing PMI, and then we have United States Manufacturing PMI. At 3 p.m, we have United States construction spending, ISM manufacturing PMI, and the JOLTS job openings. Again, we have a number of central bank speakers happening on Tuesday. On Wednesday, 2nd of October, we have the Japan monetary base information, we have the Eurozone unemployment rate, and we have United States ADP national employment data. We have a number of central bank speakers from the Fed and the Euro Central Bank happening on Wednesday the 2nd of October. On Thursday the 3rd of October, we kick off with the Australian Services and Composite PMI, followed by the Japan Composite PMI and Services PMI. Going into London session, we then have the Switzerland CPI, followed by the French Services PMI and Composite PMI, Germany Services PMI and Composite PMI, the Eurozone Services PMI, and the Eurozone Composite PMI. At 9:30, we then have the United Kingdom Composite PMI, followed by the Services PMI for United Kingdom. And then at 10 a.m, we then have the Eurozone producer prices. Going into New York session, we have United States jobless claims data. At 2:45, we then have United States Composite PMI, Services PMI, leading into United States factory orders, and lastly the ISM non-manufacturing PMI. We've got two members of the Fed speaking on Thursday the 3rd of October. Ending the week on Friday the 4th of October, we kick off with 6:45 with the Switzerland unemployment rate, followed by at 8:30 the Eurozone construction PMI, Germany construction PMI, France construction PMI, leading into United Kingdom all sector PMI and construction PMI. At 12 midday, we then have the Canadian leading index. At 1:30, we then have United States NFP, United States private payrolls, the US unemployment rate, and then leading into average earnings. This day, Friday, is a very important day because we have the jobless and labour market data being released. This will help with the Federal Reserve rate cut, and the data from that, they will use this on their projections for the next rate cut. This then closes the trading week off. Please like, share and follow. Thank you.